of his body mass to dehydration. If I lost 30% of my body mass to dehydration, that would be 60 pounds. The special name for that condition is, that's the one. Mr. Camel lost 500 pounds because he had no water for 10 days to 2 weeks. Word for his condition is, that's the one. So if the camel is thirsty, oh my goodness, he's thirsty. If the camel had actually lost 30% of his body mass, his hump up top would be loose and floppy, hanging off one side or the other. If he was in that condition, the next time he got to a significant source of water, the camel could drink 30 for this guy, 50 for that guy, 50 gallons of water in 3 minutes. That is chucking down about 17 gallons per minute, or roughly 1 gallon every 4 seconds. So this guy can drink it faster than you can pour it on the floor. So if the camel has gone all the way across the desert and he's lost 500 pounds, the way that that works is his red blood cells shrink from oval down to flat. That accounts for about 150 pounds of his loss of mass. The rest of it comes from his fat. His fat cells shrink. So camels, like people, are born with the approximate number of fat cells they're ever going to have. But camels, like people, our fat cells can be very different size at different times in our life. So we are all normal-sized people. Suppose that this was normal size for a human fat cell, and we had a burning desire to star in the show My 600-Pound Life. Our fat cells could go from something like this to something like that, dozens or hundreds of times their original volume. Camel is the opposite. He walks around with his fat cells at huge distended size, and as he dehydrates, they shrink all the way down to what we would call normal. Difference being, when he gets to the other side of the desert and he's going to drink 50 gallons of water, what happens is his red blood cells go from flat, just boom, right back to oval as fast as he can swallow it. And then his fat cells go from normal for a human back to normal for a camel. Now for a human to make this mass change would be decades of unlimited access to ridiculous amounts of food. For a camel to make this change in mass is about 40 seconds on an individual cell basis, 3.5 minutes for the whole body. You can literally see his hump stand back up and swell back up, and the camel is ready to turn around and walk all the way back across the desert in 3 or 4 minutes. All right, so what did a camel teach me about the Bible? In the Old Testament, when it says that the servant is looking for a bride for his master's son, and he prays, "Oh Lord, let it be a sign to me that the young woman would offer to water not only me but the camels as well." Before I had camels, I was kind of stuck on that. I'm like, so what? She gave your animal a drink. Who cares, right? Now that I have camels, and I understand that that dude could drink 50, this dude could drink 30. Back up a few verses, see he was walking with 10 loaded with gifts. So minimum of 10 camels. Now you're talking about some young girl going to dip up 300 to 500 gallons of water with a bucket. That hits a little different. What I learned from that is that the fact that I don't understand something in the Bible doesn't make it wrong. It just meant I had a lack of knowledge or understanding at that time. Maybe sometime later I'll understand it. Maybe not, but the Bible is true and accurate. All right, this guy, if he doesn't start peeing right now, the other interesting thing about this guy is this is the kissing camel. If you want to give the camel a kiss, you walk up to him and you go, "Mwah, mwah, mwah." For the moms, put your hands behind your back. Moms can't hear. Don't stick your hands in the camel's face or my face. Neither one of us are fond of it. Walk up to the camel and you go, "Boo boo." And the camel will give you a kiss. So if you want to give him a kiss, go right ahead. And then after we get done with that, I got one more animal to show you quickly inside the barn. If you don't want to give him a kiss, you can stand like this, and if you got long arms or a friend, you can take a selfie. If you want a group photo, I'm sure Kevin will be happy to be your photographer.
Well, we get to see the camel legs, so I'm not worried about this. We'll see him in a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I think we could use that. 4 o'clock.
Almost time. Almost this part of it. 3:56.
All right, next group. I still got one more animal to show y'all.
One more animal?
One more.
He bites at bugs and peels himself off. And it's become like a picker spot that it's something you just open up again and again and again.
What else do I like that?
Me.
Yep.
And I take pride in it.
If he's doing what you're doing.
This is a lot worse.
I'm gonna head back and get my
My leg.
coins and stuff, get ready for drinks and things. It don't matter to me. I just didn't know if it was going
I think we're doing zebra now.
that way. I can get,
No,
get
it's
something
inside bird,
down.
inside panel, indoor.
Yeah, I can run the car, get my change and everything. What, you want some water?
Yeah, no water. They all have water. Well, he's out of water. He has the water in the back.
Mom.
Take 9 bags of chickens every 3 days.
What's that house? You have one?
No. Are we getting a picture too?
If you want one.
I want to take a picture.
Well, we want one with you.
Yeah, then we can.
Here, let's all three of us get a picture. Let's take a picture.
Hey, Kevin, you want to close the doors on the other end?
Yep. They're getting ready to, they're going to come inside, guys, and I'm going to close these doors, and I think he's going to show you a couple more animals. Going. You guys here for an encounter? Yes.
For the swimming pool? Yeah. Okay, so I'll be getting Finn out in just a moment, so if y'all want to sit up and take pictures, that's where we'll be.
You're not going to be the only one in it for 10 o'clock.